Day 7 of the Local Ads Bootcamp. We're going to be putting everything together and scaling it. This is the last day. You made it. You followed along every day of the Local Ads Bootcamp. Here's the truth. You now have everything needed to become the best known business in your city using Instagram. Few will implement it though. Most people never get this far, but you did it, and that already sets you apart from 95% of your competition. Today, we're not adding any new concepts. There is one extra part of the system, and I'll explain that in the next little slide here. We're pulling the entire system together, locking it in, showing you exactly how to scale so it works for you month after month. It's all about execution, no new info for this. Okay. The full system that you now know. Let's go to present. How about that? All right, the full system. Follow ads. You get in front of new ideal people in your local audience every single day, and you get a following. You're not asking for them to fill out a quote down below or send us a message because they may not be ready right then and right now. But you get them to follow you, come into your ecosystem. Then from your content, that does all the selling for you. Step 2, content. Trust. Show up consistently with posts that educate, entertain, and build credibility in your community. You have high quality content that does the selling for you. And then your DM process. This is where conversations happen. This is where it becomes relational over transactional. Because with Facebook ads, Google ads, it's all transactional. It's just, I need this. Can you do this? Are you the cheapest price in town? Yes. Oh, perfect. I want that. We're not going for that. We're not going for cheapest price in town. We're going for the best brand built in town with the best online presence. So it doesn't matter what you charge. People want to work with you for being you. So you turn these followers into conversations. This is where relationships and revenue are built. And step 4 is giveaways. This is how you accelerate growth. This is how you pour fuel on the fire. Giveaways explode your reach and bring in waves of new local followers fast. There is one extra part of this system that I teach all of my clients that I'm not going to get into this. I do have to save at least a little bit for my paying clients, which is retargeting ads. Once you have all of this set up correctly, you run retargeting ads to hit all these followers again and again and again with a more direct call to action. So you have a ton of new followers. Then they get hit. It's not a top of funnel follow ad. It's a more DM style retargeting ad. That's how you become the best known in town and where they can't even get you off your Instagram feed. But we'll save that for another day. And for my paying clients. So if you have questions on what retargeting ads look like, DM me on Instagram. Don't worry about this AI random pictures, doesn't matter. Here's all the value. The big idea. Most businesses try to generate leads. The businesses that win build attention. Fundamental difference between chasing customers and having them come to you. When you run follow ads, you post consistently, and you stay visible, you become a local celebrity in your niche. Nobody's doing this in your local town for your local business. People start recognizing your name, your face, your brand. They feel like they already know you before they ever reach out. You'll be in Home Depot and you'll get stopped and be like, hey, I've seen you all over Instagram. It's going to happen. Hands down. I've had that countless of times for my clients. That's the power of attention at scale. When people know your name, you don't chase customers. Customers come to you. That's the business every local business owner wants, and the system is how you build it. You're not going to get this off of Google. You're not going to get this off of having a good website or Facebook ads. With Google, you're only competing on keywords. Like the only thing that helps you can you have that much better keywords for plumber near me or HVAC near me or landscaper near me? No. It all looks the same. With social media, when they come to your social media feed, and then anything even on the website, it's just you're showing off the work. A lot of landscaping jobs look the same, especially from a homeowner perspective. So what stands you out from everybody else? It's not going to be your website. It's not going to be the Google. It's going to be your portfolio of work, you talking on camera, having your clients talking on camera, and the social media feed that shows you as the go-to person in town. Why most people fail on this? I've heard it before. Oh, Google ads don't work. Facebook ads don't work. Instagram ads don't work. I've heard it all. This is what happens. Why do so many people give up with it? Because it comes down to 4 mistakes. Let's identify it. You quit too early. Instagram growth is a compounding game. Most people quit right before the momentum kicks, especially with higher ticket jobs. If you're a higher end contracting service that's, say, a $50K bid, for example, project, that's going to take more nurturing than a $300 detail client. It's going to take more nurturing, more trust built, and you just have to put in more work with the content. All right? But it's such a snowball effect because once you're shown as the best person to go to with because you built the trust, you have the rapport built, it's game over with the snowball effect. Our latest client, Wyatt French, he runs a landscaping business. First $13 of ad spend into $200,000 in his first month, almost month and a half. From this, it's a snowball effect. But you don't get those leads in the first 3 days, Stop overcomplicating it. You don't need perfect ads, perfect content, or a massive budget. Simple, consistent, and local beats complex and scattered every single time. Think about that. For especially the local audience, if you are a locally owned and operated junk removal business, you stand on the strengths of you being locally owned and operated. That's going to set you apart from the 1-800-GOT-JUNK, big franchises that are moving into your town. How do you stand out from those people? You tell yourself, you say in your content, in your ads, in all that, we are locally owned and operated. This is a family-run business, whatever. That's how you immediately stand out. You stand on your strengths in your marketing. Staying inconsistent, showing up 3 days and disappearing for 2 weeks destroys the trust you built. The algorithm and your audience rewards consistency above all else. Once you start posting on your social media, on your stories, and then you're gone, it's like you're showing up consistent. I'm going to be here every single day, and then you're not. That trust is going to be shattered. Selling too fast. People buy from those that they like, know, and trust. We all know that. But what does that actually mean? Pushing the sale before you've earned that trust, you'll lose them, build a relationship first, and the sale follows naturally. Give it time. Some people are just not going to be ready right now. Some people will. But if they show somewhat interest, just be friendly in the DMs. Don't try to force anything. They just followed your Instagram page. They didn't ask for a quote. Unless they did ask for a quote. That's different. So treat them with welcoming arms. And if you need anything at all when it comes to landscaping here in Huntington Beach, California, let me know. I'll answer any questions you got. Just be that source. And so don't make those mistakes. Consistency wins. How to scale. Here we are. Once your system's working, scaling isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things repeatedly. Here's the exact playbook to make yourself unavoidable in your local market. Keep ads running. Don't pause it. And I'm going to tell you to up your ad spend. Once you get a couple jobs under your belt from Instagram, you see that the process works. You got a 4 or 5+ X return on ad spend. Up your ad spend. Do not stay stuck at $20 a day in ad spend. You will stay stuck. It's not fun staying like that. So don't be afraid to spend more. Take all the emotion out of ads. Once you see that it's working, it's getting you a return, why shouldn't you put more money into it? It's like a rigged slot machine that you put $1 in, you're getting $6 out. Why wouldn't you just keep doing that? That's what ads are at scale. So don't just keep doing 20. Go from 20, up that ad to 40. Okay, now you're at $40 a day. You get a couple more jobs. You see that it works. Run another ad at $20 a day. So now you have 2 ads running, and then put that to 20. So now you're at $80 a day in ad spend, then 100, then 120, 150, 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Keep scaling up. That's how you do it. Daily ad spend. Post consistently, 3 to 5 times per week minimum. Mix education, behind the scenes, social proof, getting your clients talking on camera, showing the work, showing before and afters. All that does very well. But then you also show your face in it too. Because nobody wants to do that right now. That's how you immediately stand out. And personality. Become a local brand, not just a business. Respond to DMs daily. Every DM is a warm lead. Every follower is, I wouldn't say every follower that you get is a warm lead, but the ones that reply back to your DMs will be. So I said in the last video, or in the other video, every new follower, send them a DM as long as they don't look like a bot account, and just open up that conversation. Build some type of rapport, spend 10, 15 seconds looking at their page, find something to relate with them with, and take it from there. Maybe they need you now, maybe they need you in 2 months. Be human, start conversations. This is where real revenue is made. And rotate creatives, especially with the new Andromeda update. You need to swap ad visuals. I'd say every month or so to fight ad fatigue. In a local area, it's a little bit different. Fresh creatives keep your cost per follow low and your audience engaged. I've ran ads, the same ads for 8 months sometimes, like 2 years ago. But then I've also swapped ads out quick. You gotta see, you have to test with different ads to see which ones are hitting and which ones aren't. And if you don't test, you don't know which ones could be doing better than what you currently have if you're only running one. So test different ones, different angles, different styles of talking, whether you're just talking like this to the camera, the back camera, a videographer, somebody holding the camera, whatever. Run different styles of content. And then giveaways. Once every few months, run a local giveaway to spike your reach, gain followers, and inject energy back into your audience. Put yourself back on the map again in your local area. What happens when this works? This isn't theory. It's when businesses commit to the system and execute it consistently. The results are predictable and they build on each other in a powerful way. You're building your brand at the end of the day. At the end, you're making nothing from Instagram. Now you have a polished brand on social media. You're running ads to it. So you're getting new local followers to your page every single day they trust you because they see your content, they see you talking on camera. Like, it is inevitable as long as you do not quit. So you're going to get recognized more, easy, that's without a doubt. Start seeing your name everywhere on their feed, stories, ads. You become a familiar face, and recognition breeds trust, and trust drives decisions. They're going to trust you more than just the landscaper near me on Google, hands down. More inbound leads instead of cold outreach. Your phone starts ringing and your DMs fill up. Warm leads, all who already know you, reach out, and they're far easier to close, especially once you run retargeting ads, which is what I help all my clients do. More book jobs. I help my clients with this A to Z so they don't make any mistakes along the way. And so it's predictable results like the first time, every time. More book jobs. A full pipeline is the goal. When your follow ads and content are working in sync, your calendar fills up consistently, predictably, month after month, and more referrals. Like, you can't grow a business off of word of mouth and referrals because it's all in their hands. Like one-to-one referrals, hoping they refer somebody. When you get new customers, those new customers can now refer work that were not connected to your last person. That's how you have a massive reach. Who feel connected to your brand, become your best salespeople. They refer friends and family because they know you, not just a vendor they hired once. So how do you get new people for this? You run ads, and then boom, now you're tapping into their network too. That's how this works. Your final step, you put in the work, you've learned the system. Now one last action to take, and it's the most important one yet. Follow me on Instagram, send me a DM if you have any questions at all throughout this, and just go after it. Like, I gave you everything in this for you to go and implement everything A to Z. Go implement it. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Once you do this, and I can give you any tips, advice, wherever you're at in the process, whether it's the ad, the giveaway, anything at all. I got you guys on Instagram, and don't go at it alone. If you feel stuck at any point of it, it's best to have somebody in your corner who's already done this. We've done this for 222 other service-based business owners over 2 years now. And it's been fun. So we've seen every issue underneath the sun, and we've been able to solve every issue underneath the sun. And everything's plug and play at this point. With our team, reach out. Let's make sure the system gets executed, not just learned. It only works when you work. It's done. Like, we do a done with you approach. What you're doing right now is a do it yourself. Go learn all this. Have fun. And if you have any questions, always reach out. Go become the best known business in your city. That's it. This is the Local Ads Bootcamp. You came in as a local business owner. You're leaving with a complete proven system to dominate your market on Instagram. You got the follow ads, you got the content strategy, you got the DMs, you got the giveaway playbook. All that's left is to execute consistently, confidently, without apology. Boom. Show up daily, stay consistent. If you have any questions on this, let me know. Tell me that in the DMs. Tell me that you watched the whole Local Ads Bootcamp, and now you're implementing it. I'll shoot you a follow. I'll follow along your journey. And if you have any questions at all, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let's go.